Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am literally here every single day of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. And we have got a fantastic community here because of you. You have been so kind to each other. You've been so kind to me. Thank you. And if you're watching on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go. So you can pick and choose what you're interested in, or you can watch back on like 1.25 speed, which I do a lot on YouTube. So hello, everybody. Hello, all. I have got, first of all, I've got two open windows. So it's been an interesting negotiating who gets to be in which window. So, yeah. But I dug my cards out from where they fell behind the cat tree. So as I'm talking to you, I'm just trying to put them all in the right, facing the right way. Actually, I better do it right side up. So, so just take me a second. We have got a bazillion. Yes, modern art. The modern art with the cats. I really like this. I thought this is so cool. So I just have to go through this very quickly. Sorry about this. Oh, to Kitty. Did you just take? Yes. He just took a dead leaf off of Flora over here, and now he's playing with it. Anyway, all right. I think this set is up here. This is all right. All right. I think we're nearing in on being able to start. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you. All right. We've got. When I say we have a lot of questions, I have a lot of questions from you today. Let's see. The record for the highest number of questions I've gone through in one live stream was that Halloween when I dressed up as a tarot reporter. I did 35 questions. Now, this isn't 35, but I have got 22 questions from you. So I'm going to start at the top. And I'm going to kind of work my way through see how many we can get through. Was the Hunter Biden interview behind closed doors yesterday? I did not know exactly when it was going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, and... Oh no, you don't need to be sorry for bombarding me, Keisha West. That is wonderful. I feel bad that I'm making you wait for a moment while I make sure I've got all my cards. Plus this helps shuffle them. So I'm just quickly putting them in 7 piles, and if I have 8 left at the end, we're good. We're golden. We're golden. So. Did you see in the news this morning, Dumpy? I guess this was talked about yesterday. I know we talked about it, but he tried to argue that he didn't need to put a bond up for the however much money for E. Jean Carroll. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 78. We're good. We're golden. Let's do it. He said because she herself said, I am really rich. So I must be really rich. So there's no reason for me to have to put a bond up. Nice try. Sit down. Yeah. Oh. All right. So let's jump in. Let's see how many we can get through. Starting at 4:45, we're going to start with Heather's question. Cheeseboro. Have you heard? It isn't actually Cheeseboro, it's Roman. who has really pushed the whole Fani Willis Wade relationship nonsense. But this is the Fulton County 19. And but this guy right here, Cheeseborough, he in a deposition for another trial said, I don't have any social media accounts, or I didn't talk about it on my social media accounts. Well, it turns out he was using a fake name and very much had a social media account and was pushing election lies. So you done lied under oath in a way that is really hard to say you didn't, because ta-da. So the question here, oh my gosh, Julie Henners gifted 20 memberships to random people in the chat. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you. And it's not showing up now, but, and also thank you, Suzanne Benson. Thank you. All right. So Deborah Johnson says Roman was part of the Koch network. Oh, I'm so not surprised. Carol Langstaff says that, I'm sorry, that made no sense. Me or the argument? So anyway, but Cheeseborough, he had a secret Twitter account. Will this affect his plea deal in Georgia? Has he gone, I love this, Heather wrote, is asked, has he gone from toasted to grilled to burnt? I love that. Mm-hmm. Cheeseborough, Pepsi. I'm sure you'd never heard that joke. It feels like he's stuck in this up to his knees. He's stuck in this mud up to his knees. There we go. Yes. Tigers of Forley, blackened and extra crispy. Card for the reading. See, back here in reality, I know some people say like Earth 1 and Earth 2, but no, there's reality, and then there's whatever nonsense they're making up. But this is reality. And 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Star. And feels like, honestly, it feels like Cheeseborough's, I'm being very much drawn to that mud, or the ground there. And I'm getting a strong mental image of him being just sunk to mid-calf, at least, in this mud, trying to move, but he can't. You are in the middle of this. And you pretended everything was fine. No, nothing to see here, but you lied. You absolutely lied. Entertainment only, YouTube. Entertainment only. And yes, visualize 70. Kevin carbonized Cheeseborough. Mm-hmm. You were very much a part of this for the Star, and you were going to benefit. I don't know what he was promised, but he was going to benefit if Trump got back in. That's what I'm getting. Oh, thank you, Betty. Thank you. It's very sweet. So, yeah, I think he's in trouble. The follow-up question to that at 9:10 is, will other charges such as perjury, are those, oh, wow, I cut the deck and I got the death card, and then I got the death card with the temperance. It's like, oh, okay, so let's see. Whew. So, will other charges for Cheeseborough? I'm just shuffling, and look what falls out. It just fell out on its own. Death card. You're done. You are so done. Yeah. Goral says, I saw the hearing on Fani is on Friday. Will it also be televised? Well, anything in that courtroom usually is, unless there's some kind of weird security reason not to. I believe, yeah, it should be. Judge McAfee has his own YouTube channel. I mean, it's his work, obviously it's a work thing, but yeah, it's. Anyway, all right. So yeah, you're a cheeseburger. You're donezo. John France says cheeseburger is now just a slider. Judgment. Temperance. You better come up with something good, or you are low. You are going to be low in life. And this is my card for you. Put these together, that could very well be going to prison. Oh, Alicia Leslie, thank you. So yeah, you are toasted on both sides, and you better offer them something good, or you are donezo. I like that, David Meinhardt. Processed cheese bro. Thank you, Jolie. All right, let me see. Let's go on to Keisha West's question. I don't mean to be short with the questions, and they are important to me, but I want to see how many I can get through today, because you ask really good questions. So, all right, 11:45. Keisha West and I had not heard this. This makes me very happy. Yesterday, Warren Buffett's son Howard gave Ukraine $500 million. Howard Buffett, bless you. You cannot imagine the good you've just done, the lives you've just saved. Bless you. So, yesterday, Warren Buffett's son Howard gave Ukraine $500 million to fight against Russia after tiring of the U.S. taking so long. Will it turn the tide for the war? $500 million. Wow. And it's not like Warren Buffett his father did insider trading. He just taught his son how to invest from an early age, and boom. Darren says the Buffett family is very, very, very generous, and they live simply so that others may simply live. That's the way to do it. $500 million could buy quite a bit of ammunition. Emperor, and fight Putin. Bird or squirrel? I'm guessing bird. Bird, yeah. Chittering over here. I'm floored by these cards. Wow. Okay. That's Putin, right? Patriarchal blankety blank, right? He sees that Ukraine is on the defensive, lost a city, things are not great. He says, look, we have so much over here, and I have so much. Charity, I'm going to give you a whole lot of money. With that money, you can do a lot of damage to protect yourself until the rest of the world gets involved. to help, again, to help more, but also world, which would be the end of the war, which is it's coming. Felder says $500 million provides a lot of. Okay, that up there doesn't work. Electrostorm's asking, but don't they need weapons as well? Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they do, but right now they really need ammunition. Felder said $500 million provides goods and clothes. Yes. Wow. Yeah, the cards. Wow. Wow. Deborah Johnson says, Dumpy will be mad he couldn't con Buffett out of the money. Yeah. Food and clothes and shoes and ammo. Felder, exactly. Slava Ukraine, Sharon Rice, exactly. All right. I like it. That makes me happy. Thank you, Howard Buffett. Thank you. All right. So what was the next? From Galaxy Diva had a question. At 1620, Gaetz and Stefanik offer a resolution declaring Trump did not engage in insurrection. No. Pshaw. This came out on early February 6th. I may have missed your response. I'm curious about what the cards said about it passing. Gaetz and Stefanik offering a resolution declaring Trump did not engage in insurrection. Don't believe your lying eyes. Don't listen to his actual words. Gretchen is saying, karma, the $500 million that Trump needs is going to Ukraine. Oh, justice is good. Isn't it just? All right. So, yeah. Oh, Lolo the Unstoppable. I love that. Thank you. All right. Card for the reading. Really? We saw, okay, look, this is the Democrats just over here, like, just trying to get stuff passed, trying to sort things out. And here they are trying to sneak in and pass this garbage and then say, look what we did. Look what we did. I don't even know, honestly, I don't know if they could get regular Republicans to sign on to that, honestly. Yeah. Speaker Mikey, he hates everything. The heretic. He's not doing well. So, okay. So on at 1840, Keisha West had a good question here. Another one. Biden heads to the border on Thursday. You know, Dumpy couldn't have that. Now, Dumpy is also going to the border on Thursday. What is Dumpy trying to accomplish? Will Biden just shut it down? Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. It really helps. It really helps. Thank you. Thursday. Is Biden's trying to do something about the border? 3 cards for Biden going to the border. 3 cards for Trump going to the border. Oh, please. Ace of Cups. Well, that would be a new start for Biden. For maybe we can be changed. He'll be able to start being able to successfully change the narrative to something closer to reality. And okay, But it's not going to be a home run. The message isn't going to be a home run right now. This is a start. And I know he's going to feel like it, but I've been talking about this. But this is a start. And he needs to show empathy, and also that he's in charge, that he's trying to make changes. It weakens the argument on the other side, because this is just a page. Ones are often MAGA types, but a page is it's just kind of weak. And this is adding insult to injury. So with this worry, it just chip away at it. Joe needs to go out there and just chip away at the message on the right that the borders are open or blah blah blah. So dumpy on Thursday. Probably stand up there, and he'll do what he normally does. So I'm going to guess there'll be him standing up there going, ding dong, bing bing bong. This is the guy you vote for? Really? At least our guy, I mean, he has a stutter. There's a reason why he has trouble with words sometimes. But he thinks this is his thing. And as far as the money, yeah, he doesn't want Biden to have an argument to make here. So it's movement in the right direction. Everything, Biden won't be able to flip the switch on this narrative all at once, but if he just chips away at it, he's going to make progress. And then come November, MAGAs get stuffed. If you don't mind me saying. All right. So at 2220, Aussie Miss had a question here. 2225. There we go. How organized is the Russian interference? Yeah, because we're already seeing some of that. Kelly Ramsey's State of the Union is March 7th. Well, yeah, but who is it who's trying to get, because it was already put off once, and there's somebody who's trying to get Biden uninvited into the House. I saw the headline this morning. I can't remember off the top of my head, though. A big jerk. Anyway, how organized is Russian interference? Whew. Cold chill. For a long time, I wouldn't even read on Putin. His energy's so bad. I think I can read on him now on a basic level now, just because he's physically weakened. Ugh. He is vile. Oh, is it Perry? Thank you, Kelly. Oh, Putin is so vile. Like nauseating. So, Russian interference. How's it going? Not great. The only major arcana here is the devil, which is Putin. This, trying to humiliate and adding insult to injury, try to cause divisions and weaken support for Ukraine, and etc., etc. This is major arcana. He's trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat. He's playing his games, trying to boost up Trump, spending a little money on it. Money he's getting because countries like India have been buying Russian oil. Really, India? Really? Really? How about we send some of the Ukrainian wounded to you, and then you can explain But he's trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat, but this is weak. He's everything that Putin did and had done in 2016, that it's not happening this time. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. All right. So the next question is, okay, is this from Keisha West? If you're here, is this today at 2540? 2540. McAfee, Judge McAfee in Georgia, ruled that Nathan Wade's former attorney, Bradley, must testify on Wade and Willis's relationship. Okay, it is from me today. Thank you, Keisha. What effect will this have on the case against Fani, and will she be removed? The upshot is, will she be removed? All right, McAfee. Look, she might be a Democrat, and she's certainly fighting the good fight, but she is a tough cookie. And I don't mean that in any kind of derogatory term. She's amazing, but she is tough. The jerks coming against her, they know they're sunk legally. And so one of them heard a rumor and just ran with it. And now, poor Fani Willis and whatnot, she's having to sit up there and take this garbage. Message is a little weak. And it doesn't change what these people accused of RICO did. Now, if this was, let's say this was 3 cards. Let's say this was, let me take this out and this out. If I got this, which would be them fighting for their side, and this, which is like Fani Willis having to fight back, and then this, I would be worried. Because this is a defensive card. This is an offensive card. This is a defensive card. And this is it not ending well. But that's not what's here. This page right before it, it weakens. It weakens their argument. It weakens their effect. As a matter of fact, something this big, that's not what Fani did. That's what they did. So let me have a look. Let's have a quick look at Friday. I know I've got a lot of questions, but 2835. 2835. How will the hearing on Friday go? Okay, I just typed that in. There, okay, save. Let's have a look. How will the hearing on Friday go? I think McAfee's trying to make sure that he listens to everything so that these people, they have less of a leg to stand on in appeal. But I get the feeling that he thinks this is a whole bunch of nonsense. That's the energy I'm getting. Because they can't just go up there and say his phone was in her, who was with, in a 9-mile radius near where she lived until 3 or 4 in the morning. So they're fighting it. They're No argument is too stupid. They're using her gender, and they're using her toughness against her. The fact that she keeps to herself. She's not married. And yes, this idea of, a woman going on vacation with man. And she's of color, These people are reprehensible. And they're hoping, okay, our ship will come in. And no, this is them. This is the evidence. And this is them having to walk away. That's not Fani Willis walking away. This is sexist. Thank you, the empath. This is sexist. This is just ridiculous. It's not 1950 when something this stupid would have worked if a woman could have become a district attorney, but officially 70 says, I didn't realize the year was 1824. Is it? Oh. Well, gosh, it was nice talking to you, but apparently there's no internet, so bye. That's a whole lot of nothing. Son, there she is, back in power as the DA, and they're disappointed. They couldn't knock everything over. Little tiny violin. Itty bitty little violin. Okay. All right. At 32 minutes in, let's go on to Lori Love. 32. Will the Orange Menace turn on his supporters when he begins to realize he's really in trouble money-wise? That would make sense. Oh, boy. Exactly, Keisha. Keisha West says Bradley is taking the stand right now. Oh, okay. I thought the hearing was Friday, but they're doing something during the week. Okay, I didn't realize. Thank you for letting me know. Janelle Espinoza says they keep saying it was an affair. An affair is when you're cheating on somebody, and she wasn't cheating. He wasn't cheating. Anyway, will the Orange Menace turn on his supporters, the suckers, when he begins to realize he's really in trouble money-wise? Mary Trump came out and said that she's concerned that the Trump social deal will give him a stupid amount of money. I explained yesterday why I don't know about that. Yeah, the full force of the institutions are coming against Trump. And he's angry that Joe Biden, good Uncle Joe, has been making huge strides in fundraising, and his money isn't going to a whole bunch of stupid legal fees because Joe Biden isn't a criminal. It was Joyce Vance who said something I thought was encapsulated it beautifully. Trump turns anywhere he goes into a crime scene, and it's true. Hello, dear. Yeah. So, yeah, he's going to be in a lot of trouble, but this is mostly disgust and anger that Biden's made all this money, and Biden has friends. And Trump has all these legal worries while Biden is swanning around. Will he turn on his supporters? All I know, I would guess not, maybe, or some of the, I don't know. But what I'm really getting is he's just so jealous. He is insanely jealous of Biden. He was jealous of Obama. And he's jealous of Biden. Hi, what's up? How's things? How's the kitty? How you doing? Well, just hang out for a minute. Just hang out for a minute. Just, okay, or don't. That's fine. Whatever works for you. You gonna stay here? You can stay here, good boy. You are a good boy. Yes, you are. You are a good boy. Good baby boo. Good baby boo. You are the precious. You are the precious. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. All right. At 35:50. 36 minutes in. This is a really interesting question. Alicia Leslie from Mundane Mystic asked, is there any chance that 10-inch binder with all the Russian intel that Meadows walked off with, but Trump was trying to walk off with? Allegedly. Is there any chance the 10-inch binder was burned by Mark Meadows? Considering apparently Meadows burned so much stuff in his office fireplace that his wife was complaining that his suits smelled like smoke. So, did Meadows burn the stuff in the 10-inch binder? Doesn't feel like it. Is it the end of the world as you know it? Because I feel fine. Trust me, this cat has everything a cat could have. Everything. Food, TREATS, they're just sitting there, fresh water. 3 giant litter boxes I cleaned this morning. 3 giant cat trees. Half a dozen beds scattered around the house. And 2 open windows. There's nothing this cat needs. Trust me. Let me change this to 37:40. Mark Meadows, did you burn the Russian intel? It doesn't feel like it. Kind of feels like he gave it to somebody. He didn't want it in his house. Oh, it's a hot potato. Hand it off to somebody else. Hot potato, hot potato. Hand it off. And it feels like I should start at the end and work that way, which probably has something to do with the meaning. Yeah, it's backwards. The whole thing is, it runs backwards. He's afraid. He's afraid of getting caught. He's for what he did for Dumpy. And he'll have to face the music. Possibly even go to prison. Or seriously turn state's evidence. Yeah, he wanted it away. Oh, thank you, Dixie Lou. Oh, sorry about the plane. Sorry. I don't think they're done with him. I don't think they're done with Meadows. I think they still have questions. I'm not getting burnt though, but I'm getting hot potato. Whoo, hot. Hand it off to somebody else. Whoo, I don't want that. Get rid of it as fast as you can. That's what I got there. But they're not done with him. That's what I'm getting. Good question. You guys have great questions. I might have to close the window. If it gets too loud, let me know. I'll close the window. All 40 minutes in. Lisa Katz had a question. Will the Supreme Court finally rule on Trump's immunity? The Supreme Court. All right, I'm going to mute this while I'm shuffling. Hang on. Okay, the truck has gone past. It's trash day. Sorry. I'd say don't get your hopes up, Trump. I am getting. Yeah, it's garbage. It's Tuesday. It's garbage day around here. Trump thinks I put them there. They owe me. Because if they don't, he's in big trouble. If he doesn't get immunity, man, he's in big trouble. He can't keep kicking this stuff down the road or just down, period. So he's like, give me my big gift. Institution. Not giving him a big gift. Leaving him in a very precarious, miserly, poor situation. The big gift? No. And he's desperately clinging to what little is there. When? Tara's not good at when. Lisa says, if no immunity, why bother running for president? Well, if it doesn't, because he could put his own attorney general in to interfere in all kinds of stuff. He could also, there's a certain amount of temporary immunity that comes with the presidency, apparently. When I'm being told, patience. That's what I'm getting. Patience. Yeah, it's not going to go well for him. So, of course, the right then is going to start. He's going to start getting all upset. The right's going to start getting even more upset, and they're going to run their mouths because it is not going to look good for Trump. That's what I'm getting. So that's what I've got. Okay, so what was next? What was next at 43:10? Janet Stafura had a question. Well, 43. Whoops. Put the cursor in the right place. 43:20. Representative Ken Buck is using HERS report, that stupid thing that Garland let her come out with that said that, oh, I'm not going to bring any charges against Joe Biden, but he's just a doddering old grandpa. Why? Wow, how completely irrelevant to the entire situation. Nobody cares what you think, her. Anyway, Representative Ken Buck is using HERS report to put forth a resolution to evoke the 25th Amendment to try to say that Biden is mentally compromised. What will be the fallout for the GOP? Will it succeed? Yeah, they're trying. Amelia says, Ken Buck, huh? Meh. I love that. Yeah. So, 25th Amendment ain't happening. Page of Cups. Okay. Is he a spring chicken? No. Are any of us? Last I checked, nobody I know is getting any younger. They want to put an end to Biden's presidency by whatever means they can come up with. If this is what they're going to do, we'll use this, and if nothing else, it'll make him look bad. And these are the Democrats who are like, go away. It doesn't work. Because on the way to the institution, like the White House or what have you, it's the Democrat who gets there first. So, well, they managed to hurt Biden, though, with talking about this nonsense. Gina's Place says, I believe you need the vice president's cooperation for the 25th Amendment. Yeah, it's not going to happen. But the question is, will they damage Biden through this? Because they are desperate for any scrap. No, not going to work for you. Nope. And as soon as Jack Smith starts naming names and for January 6th and Trump's criminal cases start moving forward and what have you, they know they're in trouble. So they'll just start blathering even more. So Lainey Greenwood says, poor Biden, sending him good energy. Always a good idea. Always a good idea. All right, 47. Okay, I've got to go with this one. All right, at 47:15, Tigress of Forley had a question. Will we have a problem with Democrats switching to Republicans after they win? Basically, people who were already pretty much Republicans in the first place, but getting in purple areas. Would you like me to cover you up? Would you like me to cover you up so you can get some sleep? Should get some rest, sweetheart. Get some rest, good boy. Well, we have a problem with Democrats switching to the Republican Party after they get in. I keep getting Democrats doing really well in the election. It doesn't. Becoming a Republican, let's just say it's not a party on the rise. What would that get you? Heather says, this was a major problem in my state of North Carolina. It flipped the majority. Oh, I'm so sorry. While it being a bigger problem, say, in Congress, I'm not getting it in Congress for what it's worth. So, 1032. Will Republicans run as Democrats and then switch? Let's see. Jill Dalton says it happened in New York too. Tigers of Forley says, thank you. I have a lot of anxiety about this. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Not everything's going to be perfect. There will be some problems. We know that. All right. But we're going to be okay. We're not going to lose our democracy. Okay. That's pretty weak. There could be some people who think, well, I'll get more money if I'm a Republican. But it's not. What comes along with it is the problem. Look, I don't make a lot of money doing this, but if I had no conscience, morals, decency, I could turn this into a Trump channel I could turn this channel from blue to red and say lovely things about Trump. All right, I'd turn myself inside out and hurl, but I have free will. I could turn the channel red. And you know what? You okay? I'd make a mint. That's a fact. If I became a Republican and I turned this channel red, I mean, all of you would leave, I'd understand, but I could make a mint. And some people are tempted by that. I never will do that, ever. I could not live with myself. I couldn't, no, and no. David, minor any credibility. Yeah. I'm just bringing it up to point out that there's money on that side. There's money to be made. If you're willing to hold your nose to deal with that level of stench, well, you could feather your nest. But it's not a party on the rise. It's kind of like a stock that has a really high dividends, super high dividends. And you think, oh wow, I could make a lot of money. No, they're paying dividends that are that high because the whole company is near collapse. Carol Langstaff says that's called selling your soul to the devil. Yeah, and Lisa said it above that. I'm just telling you what's out there. I never. So I despise Donald Trump with every fiber of my being. There's no amount of money you could pay me. No way. And if anyone would want to say, well, you wouldn't turn down hundreds of thousands of dollars, I already have, technically. So, anyway. All right. It says you couldn't keep a straight face. Well, there's that too. All right. Okay. Yeah, this came up in the news the other day. We'll have a quick look at it. It's this. Boy, talk about reaching. I mean, this is a reach. This is me trying to get something off the top of my shelves without a ladder. Yeah, this is a reach. GOP talking head Jonathan Turley thinks it's important for the American people to know that Joe Biden's great-great-grandfather, I'm not making this up, got into an altercation that resulted in him being arrested and ultimately pardoned by Abraham Lincoln. I kid you not. That is a true thing. I think the guy's last name was Robinette, that side of the family. Got into a fight. He may have actually or accidentally killed killed a guy or something like that. I can't remember the details. It doesn't matter. Matter of fact, I'm impressed that he knew Abraham Lincoln. It's like, wow, all the way back then, in with the movers and shakers, able to get stuff done. Look at that. Huh. Whew. I mean, we're closer to what, 175 years ago, roughly? That's impressive. But they're trying to say, oh, this is terrible. You don't want to vote for him anymore, Joe Biden anymore, do you? Are you kidding? Good for him. His family has had access and known how to get stuff done for centuries. This is so stupid. Sharon Rice. So they have to dig all the way back to pre-Civil War to find dirt on Biden. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is it Yvette? Said, was that supposed to be negative? I know, right? Oh, you think this is your winning issue? Oh, that's hysterical. They have nothing else. What else are they going to talk about? Our inflation rate's better than, has been better than, and the whole recovery was better than other countries. The stock market is hitting record highs. Infrastructure is moving apace. They have nothing else to talk about. I like that. Yes, Lois McDonald, GOP, groupies of Putin. Yeah, they've got nothing else. It's just, almost like you know how when something's loading on the page, and you can put that over somebody's forehead, where they're just like, thinking. Okay, what about this? We can run with it. Well, what about that? Yeah, sure. Okay, put that out there. So stupid. So stupid. All right. Yes, sweetheart. You are a sweetheart. Okay. And I want to jump down to 56. I'll roll questions I don't get done. I'll roll them over to tomorrow. But at 57 minutes in, 57. What does our government look like in the coming years? More red, more blue, more purple? What do you think, sweetheart? What do you think, precious? How do you think our government's going to be? More red, more purple, more blue? What do you think? Elizabeth Schuyler Hamilton says, those are a lot of pentacles. Yeah. Oh, the kitties always have an opinion. All right. The U.S. in future. Over the coming years, more red, more blue, more purple. Overall. Democrats, liberal, conservative, extremist. The Republican brand is going to have trouble for a while. Because, I mean, once Trump goes away, there are a lot of MAGA people who, they've had that taste of letting their cruelty flag fly. And they're not going to want to go hide their toxicity under a bushel. And these extremists, they're these fools who followed this heinous human being, they're going to feel out in the cold. At least in the short term, I'm getting good cards for Democrats. Strength, Tower, 3 of Pentacles, Emperor, 6 of Pentacles. They will say whatever they say. It's just they don't do anything for people. They don't help. Although I have to say, I am very disappointed with some of you famous rappers out there, some of your favorite famous musicians out there who have now switched to gotten on the Trump train because you think he's going to lower your taxes. Looking at you, Snoop. Very disappointed. The reality is we recovered from the pandemic, infrastructure, and what are you offering? What's your plan? hold women back, take away people's Social Security. Biden brought that up somewhere. And when he was balked at, he said, come to my office, I'll show you the paperwork of what they're trying to do. Star says everything's always about money. Well, I just explained how not for everybody. Yes, Kitty Holler, Drumpf. Yes. Yeah. Visualize 70, yeah. Snoop has gone to the evil side. He says, I believe it was he. Yeah, I know he has. I think he's the one he was one of the ones saying that Trump will lower his taxes. Please. Oh, dumpy. Okay, and other than that, technology is going to be a big thing in the coming years. We have, that's the thing. There's so much else to come. There are good days ahead. There are puzzling times ahead. There are frustrating times ahead. But I get that 2024, the Democrats are going to do very well. And beyond that, we'll see. I think things are going, there are going to be some big changes coming. And I've been picking up on that for months and months and months. There are big changes coming. And part of it's technological, but that's okay. We'll get through it. We got through worse. Seriously. You lived through the Trump years. That's amazing. You lived through the Trump years and the pandemic. Look at you. Look at you there. Look at you still fighting the good fight and voting for decency and goodness and caring for other people. Look at you. That's what matters. Thank you, Lois McDonald. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, I made it through 15. Yeah, I made it through 15. No, I added one. I added one or two. Doesn't matter. That's 16 questions. So yeah, we did a lot today. All right. Hang in there. That's going to do it for me for today, but I will be back tomorrow. I'm literally here every single day of the year. All right. So it is 1:18 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I will be over on the Creative Sprints channel. And you're always welcome. You're always welcome to join so we can encourage you. That's all we want to do, encourage you. All right. And other than that, I'll be right back here tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You're not alone. We are in this together, and there are good days ahead. All right. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.